afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, though this isn't a divisional matchup, it certainly has the potential of feeling like one, with both clubs pushing for postseason berths in the final month.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Matty. This is the time of year when every game really starts holding a lot of weight. And even though these teams aren't fighting for the same division crown, when you're making your push for the postseason, it doesn't matter who you're playing. I expect both clubs to come out with a ton of energy and focus in this one.
Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrelton Simmons goes down for the first out of the game. That'll bring up Luis Arraez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Arraez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Bo Bichette. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Three and 1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Cavan Biggio stepping up now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch, and there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second, so he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's the 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Kepler. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. So 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Jays.
First pitch on its way. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side hit hard. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now here's the first offering.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs to count full now. Reese McGuire would be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to stand in is Reese McGuire, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Batting 9.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Cave is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to bat, Jake Cave. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Garver aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So next to hit is Miguel Sano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line drive to center field, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A little bit outside. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He bounced out last time up. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from Toronto in just a moment. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marcus Semien. He went down swinging to start the home first.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner.
The batter,
Great
number 11.
movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's
Now
even
back,
more
the
important
designated
is now he
hitter.
gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole
The
for a
first
homer.
baseman,
At the
number
plate,
8,
Kevin Biggio.
Kevin.
As he'll take a
Biggio.
called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last
Now
night's
back.
hitless outing get
The
to his
left
head
fielder.
too much, because that's his
Lourdes.
second hit of the ball game. This one a
Gurriel.
double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 north of the border. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Dickerson's there. 1 away. Here's Nelson
Now batting.
Cruz now. Comes
The right
into this at bat 0 for
Nelson
1 in the ball game.
Cruz.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The designated hitter.
And here's a first.